5 top tips on how to dominate social media in 2020. You've probably heard the same 5 top tips everywhere else, every single year. It's always the same. Top tips, how to dominate the space in marketing for 2018, 2019. Well, 2020 is going to be different because I think the main focus is going to be all around social media. Thought-based content is one of the first tips I'm going to give you, as that is dominating the space right now. So you've probably seen Facebook stories, Instagram stories, Snapchat. This is content that doesn't stick around for very long. And why I'm saying it's one of my top tips is because it just works. Okay, so what you do with your short content, if you've never used it before, what you want to be sharing on your short content, on your stories, is things that you wouldn't normally post on your regular feed. Okay, so when people are viewing this content, they're getting the sensation of FOMO. Okay, they feel like if they don't see this, then they're going to miss out because they don't normally see it on your regular posts. So behind the scenes footage or show results, okay? Put a special offer up, something that's only available for the time of the short content, which is usually 24 hours. So make sure you hit the short content, okay? In theory and theme, it's called. And this is one of the major trends which all businesses are jumping on. And if you really want to up your engagement, up your following, and increase sales even, then you need to be hitting this short content in the correct way. Put the right content onto these short videos, on pictures, photos, okay? And you should start to see more and more people engaging with you, looking forward to seeing the next short. My next tip is probably one that you're not going to expect, and that is the removal of likes from Instagram. So the removal of likes is a massive deal right now, especially to influencers, and they're actually calling it the death of influencers on that platform. So the removal of likes is a complete game changer when it comes to KPI, which is your key performance indicator, okay? So no longer should you be looking at how many likes you've got on a picture or how many views you've got on a video and use that as your key performance indicator. How well you're performing, how well you liked, how good is your content, okay? You should be focusing on the actual content itself, on the value which you're providing people, okay? It doesn't matter how many likes you've got. What matters is the end result, okay? Has that photo or has that video got you leads? If so, how many leads? And from those leads, how many of them converted into a sale, okay? So this is going into 2020. The KPI, the way we look at KPI is changing, okay? No more is it an important factor to have millions and millions of views on a picture or video, okay? That doesn't mean anything anymore on Instagram. They are completely wiping out likes, which I'm happy about and a lot of other marketers are happy about. Obviously there's going to be a lot of influencers that it's going to affect, but it's a change that just needs to come into play because people are just too focused on how many thousands of likes they've got on a picture, and they're blindsiding themselves with actually what's behind that. What's the purpose of it? Why post it in the first place, okay? What you need to be concentrating on is the tracking of that campaign, that photo, that video, okay? You need to be tracking how many leads you've got from that. You need to be tracking how many sales you've got. And the purpose of it, what was it first put out for? Is this an awareness campaign? How many people was made aware by it? And in turn, how many leads did you generate from that? So this is the kind of thing that you need to be tracking, not the amount of likes, but you need to be tracking the end result, okay? So the removal of likes from Instagram is something that you should really be looking forward to in 2020, and it should really make you think differently about the content that you put out there on Instagram and why you're doing it. Okay, media right now is just so busy and noisy as fuck, right? So how do you kind of stand out from the crowd in this massive growing crowd as it is? So what you need to be doing is cut through the noise, and to do that you need to set yourself up a private group. A place where your super fans, okay, the people that follow you on a daily basis or engage with all your posts, the people that matter to you, okay, the people that you really want to send a message out to and get your content to, because you know that they're using that content or they're looking forward to seeing that content, okay. Set up a private group where you can invite these people to, and they can see your content without fail, okay. So they're seeing your content on point. They've got a place to go to if you're not putting content out. If they can just go to this group and see everything that you do on there, and you have a direct line to your direct followers, okay? You've got a direct line to the people that are engaging with you the most, okay? The people that really matter within your brand, okay? Within your social space. So cut through the noise and create yourself that private space for your super fans. Touching on the previous tip about how busy the social media space is, are you omnipresent? Do you know what omnipresent means? To be omnipresent means to be present on all the social platforms. So when you're creating a piece of content, don't just post it on your one favorite platform. Post it across all the platforms, okay? Be omnipresent. Omni, just like on a microphone, okay? It's around, okay? You're omnipresent. You're present in all the platforms. Look at the great influencers out there, such as Grant Cardone, Gary Vee, Russell Brunson. Ray Higdon is one that does it phenomenally, okay? If you type in that you're looking for a piece of content, what's the bet in that one of these guys are there at the top of your search query, okay? That's because they're consistently posting their content across all the platforms, okay? So be omnipresent. Put yourself out on all the platforms, okay? And when a new platform comes onto the scene, take a look at it and try and build your brand up on that one too. Don't be stuck on one platform and get comfortable, okay? Don't cement yourself into that one platform. Be omnipresent. My last and final tip for dominating social media in 2020 is kind of a double whammy, but it's paid ads with remarketing and retargeting, okay? So kind of touching on what we just spoke about, where you need to be omnipresent and the big influencers out there are just everywhere, okay? So what I mean by paid ads and retargeting and remarketing is you need to retarget those people that have engaged with your content or they have gone to your website, and you need to remarket to them. An example of this, say you go to Ray Higdon's website, for instance, and you drop one of his products into your cart. You don't pay for it, you come away. Ray's going to chase you just like the thief you are, and he's going to follow you onto the next platform, okay? And he's going to pop up in a video and say, hey, Damian, I see that you dropped my product into your cart, but you didn't pay, or you forgot to check out. Just thought I'd check in and see if everything's okay, man. Okay, this is what retargeting is all about. He retargets you and he follows you onto these platforms because he's omnipresent. He's got this pixel installed on all his websites and he's remarketing to you and he's retargeting to you. What's this doing? It's not freaking you out. It freaks some people out, but it's actually creating recognition, okay? And it's building that trust because people will start to recognize, hey, he's paying attention to me. He knows that I am interested and he's paying attention, okay? It's getting that little bit of recognition. So a big tip and big final tip is to make sure you are retargeting and remarketing to your audience. And you do this with the paid ads. So it is through paid ads, and paid ads is a massive deal. going into 2020, if you're not doing paid ads, you need to at least try. I know it's expensive, but just have a small budget and just give it a try. And if it does work, you can scale. If it doesn't work, just try and find out why it's not working, and just it's a new learning curve. Okay, educate yourself on paid ads, because the remarketing tool and the retargeting to build up a new audience set is going to be huge going through 2020 and beyond. And it's just massive for your business. If you're not doing paid ads, then you need to be. Okay, if you really want to scale your business, then paid ads, retargeting, remarketing is the way forward. So when you start venturing deeper into 2020, just keep these core values which I've just given you, these tips, and really own them. Okay, try and understand about omnipresence. Try and understand about consistent posting and how saturated the space is. Give paid ads a go, okay? And have a look at other platforms. Use all these tips, and I promise that your 2020 will get better, and your social media presence, you'll start to dominate, I promise. So I'm Damian Mooruth. I hope that you found some value. Please do hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Tap the bell so you don't miss any of my videos. And guys, good luck in 2020, and I shall see you on the next video.